Email marketing sequences can be a little bit more complicated than regular email newsletters, and although I'm not particularly fond of them, I do have a welcome sequence and I plan to experiment with other sequences. So let's jump into Notion and look at how I managed the planning of my email welcome sequence using my email marketing planning hub. Okay, so I've gone into my full database for my email campaigns, and I'm just going to search welcome. Oh, and I happen to know that this is the one I want. This is my newest welcome sequence that I've been working on because I'm in a membership by Liz Wilcox to help with my email marketing, because it's not my favourite thing to do. So I keep my send date blank because this is an evergreen sequence which is just going to send whenever anyone signs up to my list. My status at the moment, I would say it's in progress. I haven't transferred it to my email marketing software yet because this is a new sequence I've been working on. And so therefore I haven't tracked any of my rates like open rate, click rate, etc. So if I show you down the bottom here, you'll see I've got this email sequence template that I have opened. So if I just quickly create a new entry, I'll delete this in a minute, you'll see I've got this email sequence template at the bottom, which is a template I've created in this email campaigns database. And when I click on it, within my entry, whatever that is, whether it's an email sequence or if it's a Black Friday sequence or whatever it is, whatever I'm working on, I can give that name at the top here, and it will load a new database here for me to then plan out my sequence, so I can plan out each individual email within this entry within my email campaign so that it's all together. So I'm going to delete this one because I don't need it, and I'll go back into my email welcome sequence. So if I scroll down, you can see, I'll make this a full page, you can see that I have email 1, and I've decided how many days I want between emails. So once I've sent email 1, I want to leave 2 days before I send email 2. And I've filled in my subject line, my email copy. So you'll see I've got email 1, email 2, email 3, and I've got the information for my emails in here, and then I can transfer them over to MailerLite, and once they're all in there, I will change this to sent because it's dealt with. I wouldn't archive it because I want to keep an eye on how my welcome sequence is doing. So that's basically how I would plan an evergreen sequence. If it was a sequence that was going out for a specific time frame, for example Black Friday, where you've got specific dates in mind, I would select the email send date, and I don't actually know when Black Friday is. I know it's near the end of November, so I'm just going to do some rough dates. I'll go from, let's say we're sending from the Tuesday to the Monday. I would select the Tuesday, click end date through to the Monday, and you have a range of dates that this email sequence is going out, and then in each individual email, rather than putting days to next email, I would put the actual date that I want to send each email. And you can set reminders, or if you're doing it in advance, you could add a column in if you like. Date. This is going well. Call this deadline. And then move this over. And then you could select a deadline for having these emails written by, and you can also turn reminder on. Planning emails in general for your business can be a big job, and I have struggled a lot with keeping on top of it in the past. It's definitely been easier since I created my email marketing hub. And you can watch this video next to see how I stay on top of my email marketing in general.